Hi there guys, and welcome to another Trainsim 2017 video. I'm sure you've already guessed it from the thumbnail on the video, but we have got our hands on the Armstrong Powerhouse Class 66 enhancement pack. Now, I was one of the sceptical ones about this, I won't lie. At first I couldn't really see what they could have done to make it any better. But even just from this view is why I bought it. If you remember the old 66, the V2 version, so it was either the EWS one or the powerhouse one, it looked like the dash was actually done on paint on a computer Windows 3.1 and about 4 colours. This new cab texturing is gorgeous, absolutely stunning. The detail that's gone into it, the work that's gone into it, I'm actually really impressed with. Just a heads up, we're on the DPSIMULATIONS East Coast mainline version 1.4, the RSL DPS one. So we've got a half decent quick drive. We're on our way to Middlesbrough. We're just at Eagles Cliff. I thought it'd just literally be a quick look at it. So the livery, of course, is the Fastline, the Jarvis Fastline Freight livery. I really liked this when it came out, and I was sort of sad to see it go. They went bust a few years ago. They did a lot of like on-track plant movement, things like that, and they had quite a few freight flows themselves. This isn't a prototypical consist as far as I'm aware. I just literally whacked it together because I got a couple of the... I splashed out for all the Armstrong Powerhouse wagons because they're at £2.99 a piece today. So I've literally just spent about 50 odd quid with them. But it's worth it. It's worth it. As I said, the only product I've ever been disappointed with Armstrong Powerhouse was the 158 pack, but that's going to be old now, so it's understandable. So these wagons themselves, these are scrap wagons, and I really like them. I haven't got the wagon sound pack, the four-wheeled wagon sound pack. I just haven't gone for that. I don't know enough freight to justify it just yet. When that comes down in the sale, I'll get it. It's just a short train. So differences from the V2, the Sound Pack Pro as such, we'll get to. A lot of repaints, and the cab texturing is one of them that we've already spoken about, but there's others. But before we get into all that, let's just get going, and we'll have a little listen to the sound, and then we'll have a look at all the different little features that come with this one. Let's just check what we've got to do first. Okay, so DSD's isolated. I'm probably going to... I'll keep it off for now. I'll keep it off now. I've already done the headlights because I had to do the screenshot. Let's get the master key in first. Let's shift and W. It's quite nicely animated there, isn't it? Let's take that back to there. Ooh. Does the speed control? Oh no, slow speed control doesn't. Slow speed control doesn't work. Parking brake's already off. I've got passenger brake settings. Cool. Up here, which I think there is actually. Is there a view for it? Yeah, there we go. And we can zoom right in here and then zoom out a little bit. If I press Control and Enter, and then use Control and the numpad to look around all of these. So this is the EM2000 screen, which I quite like. So we can go into like running totals, so running totals, lifetime totals. So this is different for each train. It even has the correct number for it there and stuff, which is really nice. So date since the 14th of April 2008. That's probably right. I think Fastline actually bought some 66s themselves. So yeah, you can do all sorts of weird things with it. It's quite nice. I mean, when I'm sat at red lights, you will find me quite often just fiddling about with it, which is quite handy. It's quite nice to look at. It's just another little bit that sort of brings it all to life, doesn't it? So let's get going. Now, you would have probably already noticed something. Those of you that have had not got the Armstrong Powerhouse pack at all, is the physics. So the physics have been changed in this loco. It's now, I've only sort of driven it for about 20 minutes, half an hour, but it is one of the most immersive driving experiences of a train that I have on Train Sim. And I'm not a massive 66 fan, you know what I mean? I don't pretend to love them or hate them, but it's just really nice. The exhaust effects are also really nice. They've taken a bit of a leaf out of the Valenta sound pack, enhancement pack here, and used them there, and they are lovely. Texturing on the repaints as well is flawless as far as I can see. Even the bug spatter is amazing. So what do you get with the pack? So it has 14 liveries, super duper audio, as we can hear on this. The great improved cab visuals, which, you know, for me are the reason I bought it. I'm not really fussed about the liveries, even though they are really good quality. Again, I was quite happy with the sound pack, if I'm honest with you. Sound pack Pro was very good, but just the updated textures is lovely. The accurate acceleration, braking physics that have been redone, that is noticeable. I really am enjoying those. EM2000 screen, that wasn't Soundpack Pro as well, but it's there. The dynamic exhaust effect that's been done is lovely, and there's also 3 scenarios included with it as well. I've done one of those, I think. Did I start one of those? But anyway, I mean, repaint wise, you've got GBRF, first GBRF, I think you've got a couple of the DRS ones, the Jarvis, Fastline Freight, this, DPSecml red, Colas, yellow and black and orange. So there's a lot there. There's an awful lot there. It's sort of the what I see it as is it is sort of, that's it now for the 66. We have, I mean, look at just the reflections on the windows there. We have the 66 now. We have every variant of the 66 going, whether it's freeware or payware. And it is one of the most common, if not the most common, locomotive used in Britain today. So, can we really moan? As much as they do look like sheds. Some people are growing to love these now. There's that dynamic exhaust effect going off. Check my signal there. But just even hearing that like vibrating noise, and then you get into the cab and you can still kind of hear it. I play with a headset on that's it's a Logitech G966 or something. It's 3.3. It's very bassy, and sitting in this is lovely. Also remember, this route is free as well. This is the 1.4 version, which is nicer. Has really like better quick drive like AI than any route by DTG. It's pretty astonishing, really. It's really well done. Those guys at DPSIMULATIONS they've upped their game so much. I mean, their game is already high, but recently they're just coming out with more and more absolute bangers. They've just released up to Royston on the East Coast Main Line section. I am absolutely chinned because it needs the North London line and is it South London Network and North London line or Goblin. So you can have North London line or the Goblin extension, but you need South London lines on top of it, South London Network. And of course I don't have either of those. And there was no Easter sale with DTG that was worth speaking of, so I didn't get anything. But I can't justify, it's really annoying me, but I cannot justify 50 quid I won't play the North London lines. Well, that's not true. I might play a little bit, but South London network, probably not. So I'm going to have to hold off until they're on sale. But as soon as they are, I'm having it. I really hope that he extends it up to Cambridge. There is another guy, Nathan Smith, who's doing the East Coast Main Line extension. Like I've mentioned it before, he's going all the way up everywhere and miles, Peterborough, Ely. So like via March. I think he's going out to Ipswich from Cambridge as well, which is my local line. I mean, if you're just looking at these braking physics here, of the airflow gauge and everything there, I'm having to give it quite a hefty bit of brake. You can feel you've got some weight behind you. Please excuse my terrible water textures. So this is pretty, isn't it? And you can hear the suspension, you can hear that bounce, that sort of springy noise. It is a very immersive train. I mean, I'm probably going to do another video, not of the 66, because I've bought about 1 billion sound packs in the last half an hour. So I'm going to do a few more scenarios of other things, but I will definitely be doing a run of this before I go to bed tonight. This route astonishes me. I mean, this is the 66 I think we started out with. Is this the Settles Carlisle 66? So you look at that compared to that. So 158. Just this, the quick drive capacity of this ring's awesome. That's what I was talking about earlier. Cab is just so cool. Does DSD holdover work horn? No. Tell you what I haven't even done, which is what makes me like to drive this at night, is I love the LED lighting that's on the instrument dial, the instrument panel on this. So we can go full power for a minute or two here. Very, very nice. I don't know how this quick drive is going to end. I don't know if I'm just going to drive past a certain point and it's going to go dum. Or no, it's going to make me stop at Middlesbrough platform 2 in 1.9 miles. Really want to wind it down a little bit anyway. I've not actually driven this bit of this route either, so this is all a bit new for me. It's a cool bridge. One of the guys I work with used to work in Middlesbrough for ICI. Never been myself. Never really needed to. It's not a place you really hear much about, is it? Well, you don't necessarily hear good things about it, but I'm quite game to go anywhere in Britain, really. Especially if I can get there by train. It's no problem whatsoever. So, as we're coming up to the end, verdict on this, I'm sure you've already guessed. I quite like it. Would I be forking out $9.99? Yes. Because if you hadn't had the Pro sound pack before, you pay $9.99, you get the Pro sound pack plus the enhancement pack, basically. Even though the Pro sound pack is now included in the enhancement pack. But if they charged me $9.99 to upgrade from the Pro pack, no, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't have done. But I mean, it's lovely. As I said, one of my most immersive trains at the moment. Definitely. Puts it up there with the likes of the 92 and all that sort of jazz. It's brilliant. Very impressed. Very impressed. If I was good at editing and stuff, I'd have put a video and shown you all the different ones and all of this and done like a proper "this is what you get" review. But somebody will do that. It won't be me. I picked a livery I haven't seen for a while and thought, ooh, let's give that a go. I think I've actually still got the copy of Rail Express when this livery was launched. It is actually kicking about in my toilet somewhere. Sorry, the library. So this is Middlesbrough Station. Oh, cool. I quite like the look of Middlesbrough Station. enjoying listening to it sort of tick over. Hear the ying of it. Ying, 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 ying. Here's one thing I don't actually like too much about the 66s. Alright, and guys, so there you go. As always, thanks ever so much for watching. Feel free to like, share and subscribe. If you have any questions about this, please put them in the comments below and I will do my best to answer them. There'll be a link in the description below for the Armstrong Powerhouse website where this is available from. All the best, guys. See you soon.